I have been obsessed with playing this brand new cozy game, Heartopia. It is so cute and so much fun. There's all kinds of things to do: fishing, gardening, bug catching, bird watching, cooking, and more. There's customization and there's decorating, and they are everything that you could ever want in a game like this. Every day there's new clothes and new furniture to buy to decorate your house with too. You can also have pet cats and dogs, and there's wild animals that roam around that you can interact with as well. There's always special events happening and lots that you can do not only by yourself but also with friends. Every single day since it came out I've been on it. It's become part of my daily life and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So I thought I would show you how my very first week in the game went, my first impressions, and what some of my favorite parts are. So let's get into it. So this is my character at pretty much the beginning of me starting playing. I didn't record anything the first couple of days until I realized I wanted to make a video because I was loving it so much. You can either run around the map or you also get a vehicle to go around in, so you don't always have to run everywhere. You get this green motorbike to start with, which I definitely need to get something cuter than this at some point. And here is a little tour of my house. I've got some plants outside growing currently, and then the inside really doesn't have a lot going on yet or any kind of theme. It's just anything I've got so far that's just been shoved in here, but it will get better. Here is my cat Cosmo, who I just picked up, so she's still very new. Look how cute she is. You can get all kinds of cats and dogs, a lot of different breeds, patterns, and colors. So they should have one that looks exactly like your pet in real life. So now with the introductions over, let's get into my first week. I put down these planters once I unlocked the gardening hobby, and I just picked my potatoes and planted some new ones before heading into the main town where every day I check for new clothes and new furniture. I love seeing all the new cute clothes each day, and I wanted to get one of these skirts but was working out which color I wanted to get. I also love these overalls, and I do already have a pair, but I don't have too much money at this point, only 20k, so I can't just go spending all of it willy-nilly. So I picked out the purple skirt and got some shoes like Converses to go with it, and I was trying to find a hat too, but none of them were really standing out to me. But I got a nice new outfit to wear and just put some cat ears on with it. In Heartopia, there is also a bird watching hobby, so I'm still going around and finding all of the new birds. And you can get more of a star rating if they're doing different poses. But as soon as I get my camera out, they just start staring at me most of the time. So how am I meant to get better pictures? I don't understand yet, maybe. As I said, my cat Cosmo is new, so I had some tasks to do for the cat caring hobby. I had to buy her some food at the pet shop, and then they taught me how to play with the cat so that she can learn some new tricks. You just have to shake the toy around over and over, and then they make some progress. So they're learning currently how to give me their paw. I also don't know if the cat grows over time or just stays the same. I guess we'll find out. There is quite a lot going on at the beginning of Heartopia, which can be a little overwhelming, but there's lots of different quests and tasks and things to achieve that unlock new furniture, clothes, currency, and more. So it is quite fulfilling unlocking things. Every day you also get 5 daily tasks to complete, which can help you level up and unlock even more things within the game. So those tasks are normally the first thing I try and do every day. It's mainly collecting things like fruits, mushrooms, wood, or going fishing and catching bugs. So just like regular things that you would do anyway. And there is also super cute animals throughout the map where you can feed them, pet them, cuddle with them. And when I found this out, it was the best thing ever, actually. Look, there's a big ferret and then a tiny baby one, and I gave them some food to eat, and then I level up my friendship with them. And sometimes they'll give me gifts too. I love them so much. This is the few pictures that I've taken so far since I started playing a couple of days ago, and this one with the stars is probably my favorite at the moment. The sky is so pretty. I went around for a while doing some more bird watching to get some new ones for my collection, while still working on my other tasks as well. I also love being a super nosy neighbor and going to see other people's houses. You can just walk right in, so I'm like, well, if you say so, I will come in. But when they're also inside the house, I'm just like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm weird just walking into their house and looking at all of this stuff. I'm just trying to get some inspiration, I promise. One of my tasks was to do some cooking for the first time. I've heard that cooking can make you a decent amount of money if you commit to it a lot, but the first thing that I made was just some mixed jam. Shortly after, someone in the town actually invited me to go and join in on a fishing event that was happening. So I ate some food, repaired my fishing rod, and headed over there to meet them. There was 4 of us in the group, and this was actually my first ever time getting to do something with other real-life people, and so it was so much fun. We basically had 3 minutes to catch as many fish as we could to reach the solo and the group goals, and I managed to catch a lot of new fish and better fish than I had before, so it was definitely worth it. Everyone was so friendly too, so I took some cute pictures of us to remember the moment. We did achieve all of our goals, and we all ended up making friends with each other as well. And so we thought, if we're still in this area, let's just do it again. So we went for round 2, where I got some more great catches before heading on back to my house to pick my crops, pay some attention to Cosmo, and do a new puzzle that I'd bought. I love puzzles. Me and my family used to do them in lockdown together all the time during COVID. I stumbled across yet another amazing house. I was just astonished that people have managed to buy so much furniture, because I have like no money right now. I could buy maybe a single chair, but they have full cute sets of things. It's crazy. I then found my absolute favorite animal, bunnies. Look at them. I love them so much. And so of course I had to give them some yummy food, and I kept trying to pet them, but they didn't want me to. But this one finally did. I love them. I then decided that my house could maybe do with a little bit of a makeover to add some of the new furniture that I'd got and puzzles that I'd completed. So I added the cute pink desk, put some puzzles up on the walls, and put up a photo frame with my favorite picture in it too. I went to do some more exploring, collecting some more fruits and wood because they can just be handy to have. And I found this yellow duck jump puzzle, which is an all inflatable parkour course. I had just 4 minutes to complete it as many times as I could, but I wasn't the best I could be, and I only ended up completing it 3 times because I just kept falling down everywhere. But it was fun to try anyway. And then I found alpacas! Oh my god, look at them right now. They are super cute, and I got to pet them. After a busy, eventful day, I eventually did log off. I'm officially addicted to this game. The next day, I logged on, I planted some seeds, I pet my cat, I made a friend on the road, and then I went to buy a cute new outfit to wear. I bought so many pink clothes, and this is my outfit of the day. My phone rang as someone wanted to do the bubble machine challenge, which I hadn't done before, so I headed over there straight away. We had 2 minutes to pop as many bubbles as possible, and then a short break, and then another 2 minutes. And the team goal was 30 bubbles altogether, which was very easy to achieve. I then got on with my daily tasks, catching some fish, collecting mushrooms, catching bugs around, and then I came across some deer on my travels, a mum and her baby deer. They were so precious. So I wanted to find where the trough was to give them some food, but it was so high up on this hill. I don't even know if they know where it is, but I went and I gave them some more attention afterwards. I realized I hadn't actually been upgrading any of my hobbies, so I got my bird watching and my fishing skills leveled up to level 2, which unlocks more new species and the chance of finding better, high quality ones. I found out that there is a log for all of the wild animals that you've met so far, and you can track from there where their troughs are and whether they have left you gifts as well. So I went around everywhere to feed all of the animals that didn't have any yet, and by giving them different foods, you can find out which ones are their favorite foods, which would increase your relationship with them even more by giving them those. I decided then to give my house a new expansion onto it. I wasn't really feeling ready to build a whole house from scratch yet, and I have sped this up for the sake of anyone watching, because I could not, for the life of me, work out how to get this roof onto the building. It turns out you just have to place a floor for the roof to sit on, but actually, now that I'm watching it back, why did I not just drag the big roof over instead of making a whole new one? I don't know. I made sure it was the same color though, and added the windows and also some cute fences around my crops area. I took a drive over to the bug catching event which was going on, and I managed to catch a few new ones. I got a postman butterfly and an Apollo butterfly, and up to this point I'd just been using the net the fast way, where it doesn't really have much distance that it travels, so you basically have to have the bug right in front of you, but I remembered that if you hold onto the button on the screen itself, then you can aim much better and also much further. So I was trying that out for the rest of the time to practice it. Me and the other person didn't manage to complete the group goal, but I wasn't there right when it started, so I guess that makes sense. If you don't know already, there's a whole long list of codes that you can redeem for Heartopia. If you just Google them, then you should find them. But I spent time putting all of those codes in and then redeeming all of my rewards from the post. You get money, ingredients, stars, resources, so many things, so it is definitely worth doing. Now it was time for my new room to be decorated. I just wanted to have it as my bedroom, and then the other main room is for everything else that I have. I made my bed be pink to match my new desk that I put down, and I added some other bedroom furniture and my big pink bear, and of course a little cat bed for Cosmo. I started working on the little living room space with the sofas, coffee table, and this really cute wall art too. I put down my instruments that I haven't really used too much yet, and hung up a lot of the puzzles that I've completed so far. I put down my other cat furniture, the little cat tree, and another bed, and my bug and fish tanks. I added a couple of finishing touches, and it's done for now. I still don't have a whole lot of stuff, so it's definitely not too cohesive yet, but we'll get there eventually. As I was just collecting some resources, along the way I checked out all of the other houses. This first one, they didn't have too much stuff just like me, but their bedroom looked so good as they customized a lot of their furniture so it would all be black, so it did look really nice. The next house was still also in the early stages, but it said they were currently working on it at that time, so maybe they're adding some new things as we speak. Then this third house was crazy. They have so much stuff. I don't know how they've managed to get so much in this short space of time the game has been out, but this whole time I was walking around the place, I was just in constant awe and shock at how amazing their house looked. It did make me hopeful that someday I'll have so many cool things like they do already, and it was just really inspirational in there. I found this suspicious looking rock, and so I got intrigued, and so I hit it and a mole popped out with his little notebook and pen. I do not know what was going on there, but I got some special gems from it. Just look at how pretty this sky is right before I logged off for the night. Pretty skies are like my favorite thing, and I just love this game. The next morning, I finished growing corn for the first time. I did a little bit of training with Cosmo and then gave them a bath as well. I then unlocked dreams, so for things like doing puzzles and writing books, you can gain rewards and level up those skills too. Of course, I've got to show you my daily trip to the clothes shop. Today I bought this cute little pink polka dot skirt with some shoes and earrings to match, but then for my outfit of the day, I actually went for a blue and red kidcore themed outfit with my strawberry milk bag too. I entered the pet shop and the dog I had been waiting for was also finally here. Granted, it has been like one day since I was actually able to get a dog, but I have a corgi in real life. Her name is Nami, so of course I had to get her in the game too. Here she is, and she's sociable and naughty, but I wouldn't say she's naughty in real life, just more of a menace sometimes. I also bought a couple of outfits and accessories for both of my pets to wear now. I headed on back home to meet Nami, and oh my god, look at her! She is already feeling right at home, and she is just the cutest. I just kept on giving her lots of attention to welcome her home. We even went out on a car journey together so I could show her around town for the first time. I think she was loving it. I went back home and worked on some of the puzzles I'd picked up on my travels, and then started on writing a book all about Nami. I added some pictures in there from our first day together so that I could remember it forever. We went for a little walk around to gather some fruits and materials, and she sometimes just runs and barks at things. I think it would be cool if they could like bring you stuff that they find, but maybe they will later on in the game once they're trained more. I hung up my puzzles on the wall and checked on my dreams, and I'd actually completed quite a few, so I gained some stars and a new puzzle to do as well. I gave Nami a bath, and that was me done for the day. I didn't play too long this time. The next day, of course, I picked all of my crops, gave the pets some love, and then went into town where I bought this cabinet from the furniture store, I bought a guitar from the collector, and I bought this this whole new outfit from the clothes shop. A cute crop top, a cap, jeans, and some Converse shoes. Today's outfit of the day is these pink dungarees, my backwards cap, and some Converses. I just think it looks so fun. I didn't end up playing too much once again today. I normally play when I get home from work, so I can't always play as long as I'd like, but I make sure to at least complete my daily quests. The following day, of course, I went and picked up some more clothes, and here's today's outfit of the day. My outfits haven't been very good for the winter weather, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to choose whatever I'm feeling like. Shame it doesn't work like that in real life. I bought a couple of new emotes from Annie to use in my pictures, and then I went around feeding the animals, giving them some attention, taking pictures of birds, catching some fish, chopping some trees, just a bit of everything really. I also try and buy a puzzle every day if they have new ones, but I have to really stop myself from buying the ones that you need stars to buy them. It's more of a rare currency, so I'm trying to save it for things that I really want. As I was driving around, I found this giant tree guy that was stuck from the branches, but I managed to set him free, and you get some special wood from finding him, and so of course we took a picture for the special occasion. I continued writing more in the book of Nami with her in her new sailor outfit and us together. I did a bit of cooking as well since I'm still pretty new to it, and for the first time I made blueberry jam, mandarin jam, and apple jam. I also managed to make some tomato sauce. I really hope that I can make pasta in this game. I will be all over that. I should make a pasta shop, oh my god. I'm getting ahead of myself here, I think. But that'd be so cool. I want a pasta shop. Hello. I needed to bring some mushrooms over to Massimo, the cooking guy, and he gave me a new recipe for a mushroom pie. I bought a new oven now that I'm moving on up, along with 3 other new recipes: fish and chips, cheesecake, and grilled mushrooms. I went back and did some dog training with Nami, teaching her how to do stretches, and then made a mushroom pie. I was also in the mood to do some of the gacha, but I haven't spent any money on the game, so it's only what they've given me, and I don't want to use it up all too soon. But from this set, I already have the earmuffs, so I rolled again and I got some matching gloves. Not too bad, because at least I can wear them with other things. They do look pretty nice, I just don't have that many winter outfits yet. I made my first ever fish and chips, how very British of me, and a cheesecake, which is one of my favourite desserts. I was pretty close to reaching level 2 of the cooking skill, so I made a few more dishes just to reach it, and unlocked some more foods, and should have better quality food too going forward. I went straight to the chef to get my new recipes, which was some coffee and a smoked fish bagel. I realized I was also actually super close to leveling up my bug catching skill too, so I went and caught one singular bug and I leveled up to level 2. There should be 8 new insects to get now, so I'm excited to find them. But that's about it for this week. I do feel like we achieved a lot, and I'm so excited to play more. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and please do be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're feeling like it for more Heartopia videos in the future. It would really make my day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!